I know that you guys don't know me, and maybe you think I haven't seen enough of the world or lived long enough to voice a valid opinion on something like this. But I have some life experience, and I'm sorry if sometimes I come across as desperate as a pair of clown shoes to get a laugh, or as pretentious as a pair of driving gloves. But I'm just a guy trying to get you to listen, and maybe catch a nugget of personal truisms. Now for my story. When I was 18, I made the decision to go into the college world. I thought staying local would keep me grounded, with my friends and family. Little did I know that the college that I had chosen was one of the most diverse in the country. My home field advantage did just as well as it did at the Alamo. You guys know how that all turned out. A lone insider amongst a mob of outsiders. So I go from my little world of South Shore, Long Island, New York, into this world of diversity. Shit, I did everything short of studying underneath the tree with the black guy and the Asian exchange student. Like in the brochures they hand out at the open houses. So what did I do when I joined this diverse world? Well, first thing I did was ditch my townie of a girlfriend, upgraded to the ESL exchange student. I ditched that crew of high school flunkies and started hanging out with all different walks of life. Shit, I'm not sure what I was thinking then, but I was even the president and founder of my own Japanese animation club. So here I was, submerged like a saltine cracker in the melting pot this world's supposed to be. But the world has a funny way of letting you know when you're not welcome, but I'll get to that later. So I moved in with my girlfriend, nice little studio apartment within city limits. Had those diverse friends that come along with the college experience. And what do I get? Well, I knew things were going wrong when I couldn't keep on the Fox News channel without getting a fight from my girlfriend. And it didn't stop there. My diverse friends would introduce me as Rob the Racist, mainly because I was white, straight, and proud of it. It got a little bit worse later on. At my new home, I'd be attacked with loaded questions like, Rob, what do you think about two Korean girls being run over by an American tank? Being the colorblind guy that I am, I removed the words Korean and American and asked, what were two girls doing around a tank? What I should have been asking, or what was expected of me, was, what was an American tank doing around two Korean girls? It took me a little while to find this out, but those two Korean girls were the Korean equivalent to 9/11. Because of my lack of diplomacy skills, the space between me and my girlfriend on the cheap Scandinavian furniture resembled something of the 30th parallel. The friendships I had forged had been torn apart by my personal views, or at least that's what I was told. Any questions about somebody's face would be seen as a personal attack. Now I know you're probably thinking, Rob, don't you think you were a little bit more of a prick than you're making yourself out to be in your story? Maybe. Villains are heroes in their own story. But for shits, let's say I'm not. It's not impossible. And out of all the people in the story I just told you, I was the only one trying to enjoy the world I had found myself in. Let me be more careful. The world I had sought out. Maybe people should spend more time trying to find something they like about this world around them, instead of trying to find faults in people who are trying to be close to them. But until then, I'm Robert Hunt, and I hate it here.